see the quarterback and receiver in sync and very efficient, something that Oregon really prides itself on. As much as you want to think about that quarterback with the ability to run, remember, they can hurt you with their arm as well.
Touchdown, Ducks. Strong game by this quarterback.
That kind of play is almost impossible to defend. When a quarterback is throwing the ball with that kind of accuracy and timing, and the receiver runs a route like this, good luck trying to stop it. So maybe this is a great start for this combination, this quarterback and receiver, for a big day.
Kicking team out for the PAT try. Oh, he missed it. It's no good, and the score remains tied. Wow. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. He'll return it from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And the Ole Miss offense is back out on the field. They reached the end zone the last time out, trying to do the same thing here. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Dropping back. It's Dart. Hits the running back in the flat. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4. And the Rebels looking to run some tempo here. 2nd down, we're going to throw it. And it's the senior getting home with the sack. Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in 3rd and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? Lets it go quickly. Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. Potentially a touchdown-saving tackle, but not before a long completion.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. Let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big game.
Looking for his big tight end. Oh, that one's picked off. And he's got some open field ahead. Inside the 20. Return to pick 6. Touchdown, Oregon. And now they'll set up for the point after. PAT makes it a 7-point lead. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. So no return on this one. Ball just bounces into the end zone for a touchback. And the Rebels offense is back out on the field. It'll be interesting to see if this quarterback can bounce back. He threw a pick 6 in the last possession. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Looking out throwing here to start the drive. Looks left and finds his target there. They tackle him at the 38. Solid game. Nice play there. Offense right to the line, cranking up the tempo.
That's another positive game here for this offense, and this defensive coordinator is going to have to make some kind of adjustments to get this quarterback out of his rhythm. It's the national championship, man. You've got to take chances and mix up your coverages because right now what you're doing just isn't working.
Offense lines up for a 2nd down play off the incompletion. To throw, it's Dart. Catch made on the right side, but he's tackled behind the line. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. Dropping back, we're going to throw for the first down. Grab down the middle. It's Wells. Explosive gain across midfield. They'll spot it about the 35. And the Rebels will try to keep this drive moving.
Well, that's a great job of working the middle of the field by this quarterback, and he picks up big yards.
Defense is coming after him. Fights off a defender. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there. The Rebels come to the line looking to crank up the tempo. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Oh, it's incomplete. That's a good job of the defender to break that up.
This secondary knows how to keep their eye on the football and how to break on the ball. I thought the receiver was open. I thought it was going to be a completion. It gives you an idea of how instinctive and how athletic he is by getting into the way of that and knocking it away.
Fires it to the wideout. There's a fastball, but it's intercepted. And he'll be taken down, but after a good return.
Hey, these guys have been giving up some plays. I mean, this offense looked pretty good. They're moving the ball, but they get him to third down. They get pressure on the quarterback. Quarterback panics, puts that ball into coverage, and this defense comes up with that big interception.
Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What is an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
That's a solid gain to move the sticks as the first quarter clock winds down. So, Kirk, as we break for the quarter, Oregon has the lead here. So both teams settling in this battle for the national championship through one quarter. Let's check out the game summary. Well, they've flipped ends of the field. We're set for the second quarter, and the national championship trophy is in the building. First down and 10 now. Dropping back, it's Gabriel. He's going to be brought down by that ferocious pass rush. Nice sack. The sack sets up a second down and very long. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. He'll take a deep shot here. Oh, it's picked off. What a play. Going the other way, can they catch him? And that's a solid return after the interception.
Boy, Chris, he hesitated just enough to give the defense a chance to get in position and come up with a big turnover.
And the powerful Ole Miss offense is back out on the field. They had some good things going in the last drive, but it ended suddenly with the pick. Let's see what they can do here. He'll take a deep shot. And the pass is dropped incomplete. Would have had a huge gain. Took his eye off the ball. Getting set. Here's second down. And the quarterback dropping back. And now another deep ball here. They try a downfield shot. That's a good effort there. But now it's third down.
You know, I like the quarterback's patience here. And instead of trying to force the issue and squeeze the ball into coverage, he just decides to just basically throw it away and live for the next down.
That's caught. It's Wells. And he moves the ball across midfield and picks up a first down. And the Rebels will come to the line to crank up the tempo. First down. We're going to throw the football. And the sack is made. That's a nice play there by the sophomore.
Chris, I think we're starting to see a theme here in this national championship, and to me, it's this defensive pressure. I don't know if I thought that prior to this game, but now that we're watching it here in this first half, that's the second sack. They're getting after this quarterback in a big way today.
Looking to throw. It's Dart. Hit as he gets the pass away. But this one is broken up, falls incomplete.
Well, Chris, the offense takes a shot downfield, and this defender does a great job of making a play on the ball. Not only that, he tips that ball up into the air. Good chance for the defense to come up with an interception there.
Looking to throw it on third and very long. And he's going to launch it deep again. That one falls incomplete. They tried to press it deep, but now it brings up fourth down.
Boy, this quarterback is living on the edge. Remember, he threw an interception in the last drive. Thought he might learn from that. Instead, he throws the ball right back into coverage. I thought he threw another pick. He he better change the way he's playing the game or he's going to cost his team a game.
The ball near midfield. The head coach decides to go for it on 4th down. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. The QB throws his 3rd pick of the day. Going the other way, can they stop him? It's a big return off the INT. They steal their offensive possession. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. What's the call here? The drive begins with excellent field position. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. And now the ball comes out. A disastrous play from the start. Now the defense has got it going the other way. And he busts loose right down the middle. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Ole Miss. A fumble return for 6. A defensive touchdown, and suddenly this national championship game is dead even, Kurt.
Wow, great job by this defense of coming up with a turnover and then also being able to turn that into a touchdown. Now all of a sudden the momentum feels like it is shifted, and we have a national championship on the line here.
Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so a touchback will start at the 25. And the powerful Ducks offense retakes the field. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Back to pass. It's Gabriel. Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. He has 1st down yardage at the 46. The Ducks hustle to the line to run the hurry-up.
Boy, nice completion here by this Oregon offense to be able to show you it's not just about the quarterback's ability to run. Often you associate that with that Oregon quarterback, right? That dual threat guy that can run it. Do not forget about their ability to throw the football out in Eugene. Think about Darren Thomas, the career that he had. Started for a few years, took his team all the way to the national championship, made some big throws, and Justin Herbert. Of course, enough said, we see it every NFL Sunday what he can do. 4-year starter for the Ducks. And we're still seeing these Ducks quarterbacks being able to throw the football.
Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag, doesn't get it. Brings up 3rd down.
That's a misfire there, Chris. This passing game has got to be able to get into sync and find a rhythm.
Off the incompletion, it sets up a 3rd down and 2. Looking to pick up the 1st down through the air. And that's incomplete. They weren't afraid to let it fly, but it brings up a 4th down.
Boy, 3rd down and short. They decide to throw the football, roll the dice a bit, doesn't work out. Now you're at 4th and short. You got to wonder, with this offensive line and this running back, do you run the football to convert, or do they try to go through the air again?
They make the tackle, but he easily gets 1st down yardage, and the drive keeps going.
Just great execution here on this 4th down to keep this drive alive. And what I love is the accuracy from the quarterback and a good job by the receiver knowing where that route needed to be able to catch the ball and pick up the 1st down.
The Ducks are moving quickly down the field. Play action here on 1st down. Pressure is coming. Second down play coming up for this offense. Looking downfield, it's Gabriel. And it's almost picked off. He trusted his arm, but a risky throw, almost his 2nd interception today. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. Picks up about 3 yards there, but it's going to be 4th down. The Ducks will come to the line on 4th down, looking to keep the drive going. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. And he's throwing for it on 4th down. What a job to lay out and make the catch. The coach's choice to go for it does not pan out. And the Rebels offense is back out on the field. 1st down play call. How aggressive will it be? Look him out throwing here to start the drive. And he'll be sacked back at the 2-yard line. They'll crank up the tempo here with the clock ticking down. Second down. From the shadow of the goal line, looking to throw the ball. But they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete. So a tricky situation here. Third and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know this defense could be very aggressive. It's a deep throw down the right sideline. And it's incomplete. They let it fly on third down, but now it brings up fourth.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this third down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
The offense couldn't convert on fourth down the last time in this situation. Let's see if they can this time. Backed up with the one, he's going to throw it. And the result is going to be a safety.
Man, that is a big-time play by this defense, and the only way they can score points without getting a turnover. That should give this team a spark.
Free kick out of bounds. Kicking team. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Off the play fake, looking to throw. And it's incomplete. Little first down trickery. Doesn't work that time. Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Back now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. Dropping back. It's Gabriel. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. He'll drop back here on third down. Easy throw to a wide-open receiver downfield. And they tackle him, but not before a huge gain down near the 26. The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And, man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on third down, get him the ball.
Caught over the middle. It's Ferguson. He's brought down at the 6. The offense will have first and goal right there. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play. So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. They'll try to run it in on first and goal. Touchdown, Ducks. Still no answer for this offensive machine. They'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT.
Chris, we get so caught up in this era of the spread, of throwing the football, and the quarterback and the receivers. This is a great example of the value of having a running back that has a nose for the end zone and can take it in for a touchdown.
And the kickoff will bounce right through the end zone for a touchback. "13 seconds left in the first half as they line up on first and 10. Looking out throwing here to start the drive. Down he goes, a sack. So a timeout is called to talk strategy. Maybe time for one or two more plays before halftime. This pass rush has been a problem. Another sack sets up second and long. From the shotgun, handoff inside. And they bring him down after a solid gain, but it's still well short of the first down marker. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Chris, thanks. What else might we expect in a game of this magnitude? Everything on the line, the eyes of the sports world on this battle with the coveted gold trophy at stake. And it'd be easy to say these two offenses are glad we've hit halftime based on their respective performances. It would also be accurate. Turnovers and sacks have told the story so far. And you gotta believe the play calling has been the issue, right? Time to shred those game plans and just get back to basics. And with that, let's send it back to Chris and Kirk. Fellas, hard to believe we're only one half away from crowning a national champion.
And the Rebels will kick it off to begin the second half. And it's fielded. Can the returner make something happen here? Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. And the Ducks' powerful offense is back on the field. Already a two-possession lead here. Let's see if they continue to call it aggressively and try to put this defense in a bigger hole. Off the play fake on first down. Scrambling around now, looking downfield. He's a wide-open receiver, complete. Stopped out at the 39, but good enough for a first down. A new set of downs after that completion. Scanning the field, it's Gabriel. Bringing pressure. Junior steps up and makes an impact play.
Oh, really nice by the big fella there, defensive tackle. He never bought into that play-action fake and went right in for the quarterback and brought him down.
Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. Quarterback leaves the pocket, on the move now. It's intercepted, threw it across his body. Can he take it all the way? Across midfield. That's a potential game changer, the pick and the big return.
Boy, just when it looked like they had complete control of the national championship, they turned the ball over. The only real mistake they could have made to give their opponent a chance to get back into the game, and they've done it.
And the Rebels offense back out on the field. First down, looking to throw the ball. Fires it to the wideout. Oh, a nice play by the defender. Got a hand in there to break up the pass.
That defensive back played that route so well. Right on the receiver's hip, he saw the ball and just swatted it away.
So second down after the incompletion. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. He's moving out of the pocket now. Quarterback on the move. Oh, and he fumbles. The defense recovers the fumble. And they finally bring him down. Great defensive play, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see if the takeaway stands. Costly hold, nullifies the play, backs him up 10 yards. Important second down play coming up. Play action fake, looking to throw. Lets it fly to the wideout. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. That's an explosive gain. They've got him, but the gain all the way to the 28.
Anytime you have a sudden change like this, Chris, I love to see the idea of this quick strike. The defense barely really has a chance to get established and get set. Next thing you know, they're dealing with an offense that's coming right at them, trying to put points on the board.
Looking for the wideout. Another interception. That's number 4 today. Are you kidding me? Look out, he's got some space. Across the 40. And he steps out of bounds after a great return. What a pick. Sets up the offense in great position.
Just a great job of anticipating that and coming up with a big interception by this defense. Because they have this lead, they've really forced this offense to become one-dimensional. They're expecting the ball to be into the air. The defensive backs have their eyes on the ball, and they're able to capitalize with a big pick here in the national title.
Rolling to his left, outside the pocket. Scrambling, now he'll make the throw. And he throws his 3rd interception of the day. Not much on the return, but they snuffed out the drive with the takeaway.
Boy, this defense did exactly what they needed to do. Come up with a turnover here in the second half to get themselves back in the game. They get the interception. Now, can their offense come up with a way to cut into this lead?
And the Ole Miss offense is back out on the field. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. And that is interception number 5 as the nightmare performance continues. And he's going to score on the pick 6. Touchdown, Oregon. And the interception taken to the house, a pick 6, potential game-changing play there.
Man, nothing gets a defense, and especially a defensive coordinator, more fired up than a pick 6. And let's not forget, give credit to some of those other defenders for making some key blocks to spring that touchdown loose.
And it's picked off in the end zone. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. And here's the return from inside the ball. And the ball is knocked loose. It's in the end zone. Who'll get it? Touchdown, Ducks. And this one is getting ugly.
But you talk about avoiding a disaster. That ball is on the ground, free for anybody to pick up. The offense picks it up, and not only that, they take it into the end zone for a touchdown.
Timeout called by the defense, their first of the half, as they try to make some adjustments here. The offense will take their first time out of the half to talk strategy here. Welcome, everyone, to the ultimate game in the college football season. Everything has built to this, the battle for the national championship and college football immortality, a moment that every young football player grows up dreaming about. And these two teams have survived the expanded playoff grind They have battled through a regular season, multiple playoff victories, all sorts of challenges and adversity, and they've arrived at this moment, the battle for that precious trophy. As we'll see a squad from the SEC, the Georgia Bulldogs, taking on another SEC team, the Alabama Crimson Tide. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kirk Herbstreit. And this is it. 2 teams enter, 1 team leaves here as national champions. Let's get this going. Here we go with the kickoff. This is it, the ultimate game in college football, national championship at stake. And that kick will just bounce into the end zone for a touchback. They'll start at the 25. So the Georgia Bulldogs offense will have the football first here. Well, here we go, Kirk. The energy in this place is tremendous. We are 60 minutes away from crowning a new national champion.
And think about it, Chris. These 2 teams have put everything into this to get to this stage and this opportunity. Let's see who can handle it better.
Gonna run it. It's ETN. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
They're just trying to establish the run. There's not much there, but give credit to that defensive line and those linebackers attacking the line of scrimmage to negate any chance at all.
Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. Play action fake. Looking to throw. Quarterback escapes the pocket and takes off. Under pressure, hit as he throws. And the deep shot falls incomplete, but wait, there is a flag on the play, so we'll check that out. Not a penalty called too often in football, but we see it here. One of those critical 3rd down plays coming up. Back to throw. It's Beck. Look at this. He'll go deep again. It's picked off. He tried to fire the ball into a tight window. He's got some room and some blockers here. So a great return following the pick. They're finally able to get him down.
Nice job by this defense jumping on that football to come up with the interception. And not exactly how this quarterback envisioned this game starting. His very first throw of the game, he puts into traffic, and he costs his team in a big way.
Great spot to start this drive for the offense. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. And he just throws it away incomplete. Didn't see anybody open. He's going to bring up 2nd down.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure, and just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
Looking to pass here on 2nd down. He's escaping the pocket now. Makes the grab on the move. Tackle is made at the 4. It'll be 1st down and goal.
Chris, a great ability by this quarterback to get outside of the pocket and place the football right where it needs to be for the 1st down.
The Tide offense line up here on 1st and goal. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. And he runs it into the end zone. Touchdown, Tide. Well, no surprise for an offense this good. Short field, quick touchdown.
Yeah, you get into the red zone, though, there's a tendency to want to get conservative. I love that the offensive coordinator and the quarterback kept attacking until they came away with 7 points.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. And it's 7-0 after the PAT. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. Fielded in the end zone. It's ETN. And it'll be tackled right at the 20. That's a good job by the coverage team. And the Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. This offense trying to bounce back. The last possession ended in a pick. Looking to pass. It's Beck. And is intercepted. And he's wrapped up after a solid return.
Well, your best player's got to make big plays in these kind of moments, and that's what happened right here with this defensive back. The offense in a tie game in the red zone, looking at points, and instead, the defense with the interception. In a tie game, their offense now has the ball.
Receivers are bunched together. There's some pre-snap movement, back in motion. First play of the drive, they come out throwing. Catch made, looking for the goal line. Brought down at the 5 after the catch. The offense really threatening now.
Well, defense didn't have any time at all. The quarterback, he gets the ball out of his hands pretty quickly on the hitch to the receiver.
So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Pass caught, can he get in? And he scores! Touchdown, Crimson Tide. Well, they began with great field position, and that didn't take long at all, Kirk.
Well, that's how you take advantage of an opportunity. Your defense sets you up in great field position. You're not looking for a field goal. You're looking for a touchdown. Give the credit to this offense for being aggressive and punching it in.
With the PHC, they take a 14-0 lead. Now they get set to kick it away. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. See if this quarterback can bounce back. The last possession, a pick on the very first play. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. The sure hands, it's ETN. Tackle made after the completion. Dogs hustle to the line to run the hurry up.
That's a much better job by this quarterback of working through his progressions. We've seen him earlier try to force some throws, trying to make... This time, works through his progressions, checks it down in the flat, and picks up some positive yards.
So ball at the 30. This is a manageable third down play for the offense. To throw, it's Beck. Running out of time in the pocket. And he's brought down. Offense going backwards with the sack. Talk about aggressive. The head coach keeping the offense on the field inside their own 30. needs a completion here on 4th down. And it's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Great defensive play on 4th down. So here comes the Alabama offense back onto the field. The offense now has great field position to start the drive. Here's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
Well, it's pretty simple. The defensive line does a great job of getting after the quarterback and forcing him into that incompletion.
They look to throw it here on 2nd down. This time it's complete. Touchdown, Alabama. This quarterback on fire today.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
They'll try to run this one in. And he's not going to get there. Stop short. Missed opportunity to build this lead. Getting set to kick the ball off now. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. Last time they gambled and lost, went for it in 4th down in their territory and got stopped. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. To the air, it's back. Quick throw to the left. The QB throws his 3rd pick of the day. Big takeaway, now looking for a big return. Steps out after a crucial takeaway. This could be a big turning point.
Well, the quarterback ends up being a tad aggressive and ends up paying for it with a pick. I get that that might be part of his playing style, but there's a difference between being aggressive and being careless.
The offense starts with excellent field position. And looking to throw now on 1st down. Choosing to just throw the ball away that time. 2nd down play now coming up. And after the incompletion on 1st down, looking to throw it again. Oh, they've got him for a sack. A big play made by the junior.
Well, you got to do a better job with your fake as the quarterback. The defense did not bite at all on the play action, allowing them to continue to come after the quarterback and come up with that sack.
Trying to extend the play. Cannot connect. Incomplete, and now 4th down.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on 4th down.
He lets it go on the move. Intercepted right near the end zone. What a play. Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down.
He didn't really seem to feel like he had anybody open. He just puts it up in the air, and the defense says, thank you, we'll take it.
And the Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. Let's see how this quarterback responds. Remember, an interception on the very first play of the last possession. Gets some space around the 30. Fighting off the tackler. They tackle him at the 48, but it's enough for a new 1st down. The Bulldogs will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense.
Really good patience here from the back, and anytime you have a big gain like this, that means the receivers are doing their job as well at that 2nd and 3rd level of the defense, picking up some bigger blocks and helping them get even more yards.
So Alabama will take the lead into the quarter break here. We've reached the end of one in this battle for the national championship. Before moving on, let's check out the stats so far. Crucial stage of the game as we begin the 2nd quarter. Is this one going to get out of hand? Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a 2nd down play. Takes the handoff. It's Etienne. And he heads out of bounds after gaining a few yards.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and gets a nice solid gain.
They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. Breaking free at the 35. Breaks clear, end zone ahead. And he finally steps out of bounds after a huge gain. It'll be first down and goal. Offense racing down the field. It sets up a first and goal inside the 10. And now the handoff. And he'll make it in for the score. Touchdown, Georgia. Now the important point after attempt. And the PAT is good. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. And he takes this from inside the 5. And the returner will be brought down. Alabama's offense coming back onto the field. We'll see if this quarterback can shake off. In the last possession. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Caught in the backfield. It's Haynes. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
Well, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. He'll try a pass here. A little bit too much air on that throw by the junior quarterback.
You know, the outcut is a routine throw, but it really illustrates how much time the quarterback and receiver have worked on this route. Because the more you work on it, you could close your eyes and make this throw. But it's not easy if you don't.
Breaks free down the left side. End zone ahead. Past the 20. Touchdown, Bama. No chance to catch it.
Well, that's a well-oiled machine right there. Everyone on this offense has been a star in their roles. And when they're rolling like this, it results in quick and positive results.
And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. Bringing it out, it's Etienne. He's tackled at the 17, so it'd been better to leave it in the end zone for a touchback. And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. The last possession was just old-school power football. Let's see if they can keep that going here. First down here for this offense. Looking to throw. It's Beck. Catch made on the out route. And heads out of bounds after a decent gain.
Well, if you're not careful as a quarterback, this is the kind of route that defensive back wants to jump and get in front of for an interception and maybe a touchdown going the other way. But this time, the receiver runs it well, brings it in, and then gets out of bounds.
Grab near the sticks. It's Lovett. And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first. The Dogs come up to the line in the hurry-up.
Well, it's got to start somewhere, and there's a nice first down to keep this drive alive and hope to be able to create a little...
Wow, that is interception number 4 today for this QB. And he's got some open field ahead. Past the 20. Finally steps out of bounds after a long return. What a play by the defense. Alabama's offense now lining up on 1st and goal. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. Finding enough space for a solid gain before they stop him.
Man, you know, the back gets a lot of the attention here, and he's a good back. I love to see that offensive line win the battle at the line of scrimmage.
2nd down and goal. And they're trying to punch it in here. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, tie. Well, they had a short field. The offense did exactly what they're supposed to do. That would have been a big ask for the defense there, Kirk.
Absolutely. But when you're given that kind of field position, anything less than a touchdown would be a disappointment. They did exactly what they needed to do by capitalizing on that short field.
He's missed it. The extra point is no good. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. Turn starts inside the 15. Gets it to the 25-yard line, and that's where they'll start the drive. And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. They're in a hole here before they have a chance to regroup at halftime. Let's see if they can cut into this big lead. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. It's a short completion to the big tight end. They bring him down, but he was fast enough to get that 1st down yardage. No huddle now for the offense. To the air, it's Beck. The pocket breaking down. Got him, he's sacked. 2nd down now after the sack. Offense looking to throw the ball. And he's going to stretch the defense, taking a deep shot here. They bring him down, but that is a huge play for this passing game. Big game. Georgia setting up for the 1st and 10 now. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. And he can't escape. It's a sack from the defense. Pass protection, a serious issue. Another sack makes it 2nd and long. Oh, and a flag before the snap. Looked like the defense jumped into the neutral zone there. Encroachment. Defense. So penalty on the defense moves the offense 5 yards closer. Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Second down, we're going to throw it. He's running out of time here. Pressure comes, and once again, no escape. And the Bulldogs hustle to the line to run the hurry up. Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. Looking for his big tight end. Catch made down the left side, an explosive play. Touchdown, Bulldogs. Strong game by this quarterback.
This guy is a matchup problem. You put an undersized safety who can run with the tight end, and he's going to go over top of him. You put a big, strong linebacker on him, and he's going to outrun him. Just a really tough matchup, as you saw right there.
So the offense gets momentum, scoring before halftime. Now the kickoff. We'll see if the defense can get a stop and preserve that momentum. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. They tackle him at the 9. That's good coverage, but he should have left the ball in the end zone. Here comes the Crimson Tide offense onto the field. You'd expect a prudent decision here, backed up near their own end zone. Just run the clock out and get to halftime. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. And he just throws that one away. Took a big shot, but avoids the sack.
We finally see a changeup from this defense. It has been a long game for this defensive coordinator. A lot of touchdown passes. They finally find a way to affect the timing between the quarterback and his receivers by getting pressure.
It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up third down. They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. On third down, he drops to throw. Gets the ball off as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Mobility can be a blessing or a curse for some quarterbacks. Sometimes they feel that they can make a play on every single opportunity because they have such speed. Instead of just getting down or throwing it away, they try to force the issue. This one almost backfires on him as he tried to squeeze that throw in. He's lucky he didn't throw an interception.
And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. Going the other way, can they catch him? That's a pick and a long return before finally being taken down.
Chris, I think I could hear him calling out blocks after that pick. Or was it the defensive coordinator next door up here in the booth? Either way, they were looking to score after coming up with that interception. The offense, if they did anything right, it was keeping him out of the...
And he's got it. Touchdown, Dogs.